What makes a fish known as the pink gold of the ocean? Is it the signature orange-pink flesh? Or the fact that every year, millions of tons of Norwegian salmon are shipped around the world, sustaining an entire global industry? But the truth runs deeper than that. Behind every Norwegian salmon lies a vast system operating in the cold ocean, where humans do not conquer nature, but learn to control it with precision, balance, and sustainability. The ocean covers more than 70% of Earth's surface, yet only a small number of marine regions on the planet are cold enough, clean enough, and stable enough to sustain a massive industry. On the northern edge of Europe, where the Atlantic meets cold ocean currents, Norway stretches along a rugged coastline. Narrow fjords, deep waters, and near-constant temperatures year-round create one of the most unique marine environments on Earth. Here, amid dark waters and powerful currents, humans harvest around 2.8 million tons of salmon each year, generating nearly $20 billion in value. But this story does not begin with eggs. It does not begin at the farm. It begins at the moment the fish is lifted from the ocean. For farmed salmon, harvesting is a process planned months in advance. When the fish reach an average commercial weight of about 11 to 13 pounds, specialized harvesting vessels approach individual offshore cages. The fish are not dragged up in chaotic nets. Instead, they are gently guided into water-based pumping systems and transferred directly onto the vessels. Stunning is carried out immediately using humane methods, minimizing stress and preserving meat quality. Within minutes, the fish enter deep chilling. The cold chain begins at sea before the salmon even leave the farming site. Alongside industrial aquaculture, Norway continues limited commercial harvesting of wild salmon, though on a much smaller scale. Fishing activities take place mainly in cold Atlantic coastal waters, where migrating salmon pass through oxygen-rich, clean waters with stable temperatures. Fishermen cannot control timing or volume. They depend entirely on seasons, weather, and natural migration routes. Fishing vessels are equipped with modern GPS and sonar systems to locate schools precisely, reducing pursuit time and minimizing environmental impact. When schools are located, selective drift nets and trap nets are deployed carefully to avoid injuring the fish and to minimize bycatch of unwanted species. Immediately after capture, salmon are handled directly on board using rapid chilling systems or recirculating seawater tanks, keeping the fish in fresh condition until landing. Wild salmon volumes are limited, but their biological and commercial value is high. In particular, from healthy wild-caught salmon, high-quality eggs can be collected for hatcheries, forming a rare link between wild fisheries and sustainable aquaculture within Norway's salmon industry. From the moment salmon leave the ocean, they enter a closed processing chain where true economic value is defined. At the factory, processing lines operate continuously and in sync. Fish are cleaned, scales and viscera removed, then washed and inspected at every stage to meet strict international market standards. Each fish is evaluated for freshness, flesh color, and muscle structure before being precisely graded according to its intended use. From here, salmon are directed into different pathways. Some are kept whole for markets that prefer intact fish. The remainder move into value-added processing lines where transformation begins. Every step follows strict regulations on food safety, traceability, and quality control to ensure absolute consistency across batches. From the moment a fish leaves the grading line, every subsequent operation serves a single purpose: producing clean, uniform fillets that meet exacting standards. In the filleting area, salmon are processed according to a strict sequence. Each fish is weighed, secured, then decapitated and tailed before specialized knives separate flesh from bone. The precision of every cut determines not only fillet shape, but directly affects commercial value. There is no room for haste. Every fillet is inspected, trimmed, and refined to meet the demands of global markets. Here, salmon are no longer evaluated as fish, but as finished products, where quality is measured in millimeters. When the product leaves the processing line and the factory doors close, the story reverses, returning to where true value first begins to take shape. Offshore Norway, massive sea cages are positioned in deep waters, where strong currents continuously deliver cold, clean, oxygen-rich seawater. Here, salmon grow over a period of 1.5 to 2 years under the watch of cameras, environmental sensors, and automated feeding systems. The goal is not simply rapid growth, but healthy, uniform fish with minimal stress. Light, temperature, and water quality are carefully adjusted to help the fish adapt to saltwater conditions before full offshore deployment. When the fish reach lengths of approximately 5 to 6 inches, they are transported out to sea, ready to enter the long offshore grow-out phase. From this stage onward, the foundation of Norwegian salmon quality is established, long before the fish are ever harvested, processed, or exported. Norwegian salmon is not merely a product of the ocean. It is the result of biology, technology, and discipline. Two harvesting methods, one value chain, and one critical question: can humanity continue to harvest the ocean while keeping it healthy enough to sustain us in return?